I just want to really practice that one corner coming out onto the straight because it's a off camber, downhill run, and it's late on the acceleration.
Okay, I don't know which one it is then. Is it in between that area?
Oh God, um, it's hard to explain. Most people know it because it's the long run up to the bravery. It's the important run that gets you out onto that what we call a straightaway.
No, the little tight, weird right-hander, the left-right right-hander.
No, you're lost.
I could have told you that.
I may not be describing it very well.
No, I don't know the track very well there.
This is going to be a terrible lap. I'm so disappointed.
Yes, me too also. Oh, you're about a minute away.
Oh, why not make another mistake at the second carousel?
17 litres, hey? So, okay. I actually still got my quali set from last round, last night.
I can't remember. Did Sean say he actually got a lap last night?
I don't think so. Don't quote me on that. All right. Oh, watch the road. Yes.
It's helpful.
It most certainly is. In the quali, I got an off track because I had to look down to take myself off mute. Doubled my off tracks. Not helpful.
Why would you do a thing like that?
That's not stupid. Although, well, the lap's gone, I might as well have a chat to you guys.
True.
7:55, that's pretty good. I couldn't do that. Oh, turn one. Okay, there's a chance of getting a sub 8.
Yeah, the track's 29.4 at the moment.
I think I broke exactly where I broke in quali last night. It might have been a pretty good year last night than tonight. No warm up, mind you, but okay. This is horrendous straight out of the box.
Yeah, it's not pretty, is it?
I mean, last night I heard you guys talking about how much understeer there was, and I like really prepared myself to drive low. But now, just going stupid.
Man, I keep gaining heaps of time and then I keep losing it in other corners. It's so frustrating.
Green, red, green, red, green, red, green, red. About right though for a volley run. Oh. It's certainly my experience with Nurdy. It's very hard to be consistent.
Yep.
Like every time you hear, you learn something.
That is actually so true. And then you forget something, and then you come
Yes.
back the next time and you remember it again.
Oh, I've done that. Like I used to know how to take this corner. What's happened?
Yeah, there's a chicane that Fox Pipe are really good at, and for whatever reason, I cannot get it right anymore.
That's me done. Fuck. Lisa. That's okay. It's a warm up. It's just a warm up. No.
God, I got that left rear really hot. It's at 201. Tire, tire pressure.
Have not seen it that high.
Same. Oh, it's gone up to 202 onto the straight. That can't be right, can it? Those mechanics aren't right.
Got the camber stuffed up. You on your last lap now?
I'd say so. Although crew chief hasn't told me.
Box this lap.
Oh, you know what it is? It's because I didn't come out of the pit lane.
Oh yeah, reset down the back, yeah.
Yeah, although, shouldn't that be longer though?
Yeah, it should have been earlier. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, who knows? Well, then maybe I'm not on it.
You, John Kirk.
What'd you call me?
You, John Kirk.
Wow, the tires are cooked.
All right, here we go. You is already back to the pits.
You junked it, did he?
He must have. You, John, irked. He's irked about. Okay, I should stop now.
Maybe he jumped on your stream and is appalled.
Wouldn't be the first. Well, might be the first that jumped on my stream. Definitely wouldn't be the first person I've offended.
That'll cost you your Twitch partnership.
Oh, damn. My livelihood we're talking about.
Gonna have to go to like Facebook, what is it, gaming or whatever it is.
I don't know. If I reset here, that's gonna put you back in pit lane. Just having trouble pulling up now.
1.5 seconds off my ultimate time.
Not bad though. Considering how long the track is.
Wow, 76% on the front left.
3 laps. A lot. I said. Sean said yesterday. There's a lot of track there.
I didn't quite make it that third lap, but anyway. I certainly did better than Matt G. Stewart with his 8.06.
Yeah, I can't say anything though. I have yet to do a lap. Oh shit.
What did we need fuel-wise?
Need? God.
For quali, 17 or something, was it?
What's in? I've got 17 litres in my quali set. Good lord, I got a running on fumes message pulling out of the reset point.
Nice.
Wow.
Actually, that's something I'm going to do. I'm going to just practice.
The reset point's a little bit further away than the actual qual start. Oh, what happens if I reset here? Do I go all the way? I must. It's where you enter the road. Like if the paying customers enter the road.
Yeah, the tourist.
Yeah.
The gate to gantry pits.
Yeah. That sounds like the right thing. God damn it. I'm going corner by corner. I'm getting to turn 3 now. It's going to be a long night.
Jay's just told us he's having dinner, but he'll be there soon. So I'm not sure if that means he's going to be there for quali in 5 minutes or not.
Oh, you going to do that, are you?
Well, that's what Jay said in Discord.
Yeah, but I'm not ready to do a quali. I can't. Like I said, I can't even get to the end of the GP circuit at the moment.
Oh, well, no better practice than actually in quali where you got pressure on you and you have to.
No, it's okay. I'll do the 9:15 one. That's not good.
I'm doing really well. My watch says that I'm actually doing a workout.
A lot of seesawing going on.
Apparently.
Oops. I am not having a good day. Oh, God.
Well, the track just keeps going up in temp, so it's probably not helping.
Nah, it's me. I'd love to use the conditions as an excuse. Today, it's me. Don't tell anyone I said that. Delete the VOD. We've had a couple of little weird power surges. Oh. You're actually gone to session? Is that weird?
Sorry?
Or have we looked? So you drop, you have actually connected to register.
Yeah. Seeing as I've got only 3 minutes to register.
I've got to remember mine's 2 minutes slow.
You know what? I've got my computer set correctly, but the iRacing service is just wrong. It's out of whack. It's almost a minute out of whack.
Mine's dodgy. I have this weird thing that it wouldn't update unless you hover over it or click the start bar. Then it updates. So then I turn sync off or something, and now it updates. Like the clock visually updates, but it doesn't. It's out. Suppose I should manually update it and see how we go. See how long before it gets out of whack again. Not normally worried by the time, but the difference between making a session and not. I should do it.
Mm.
Well, I have made it off the GP circuit. I did get an off track, so that's not a good start either. I got this weird scenario, right? My graphics card isn't busy, but I'm not getting my frames. I got it set to 130 as a limit. Why have I got it set to 130? Anyway. But my card is at about 50%, but it's still struggling to get frames. You had any?
CPU.
My CPU's not struggling either, though.
So iRacing uses a single core for most of its. So if you've got to check your individual cores, and you'll probably find there's one core that's maxed.
Bet you I don't. Oh, I'll check.
Because you stream as well, so.
Yes. I'm already 3 seconds off my lap. What am I? How can I have? I don't even remember getting this far. All right, let's have a look. Find the track. All right. Fucking overclock that. They all look identical. That's a bit weird. Apparently all my cores are showing the same usage. It can't be right.
That's not right.
Except server CPU, which I don't know what that is. CPU 0, CPU 2. God, there's too many. Why can't I get them all on one screen?
You know what I didn't do was just check where I was in quality beforehand. Oh, actually, I can do that in the web UI. One of the perks of running two UIs for the same game.
2 UIs?
Yeah, I use the beta UI, so now I'm just checking my qualifying results in the other UI. Okay, I'm 27th out of 50. It's not great, but it's not too bad. It's interesting though, if I could get a 54, that'll put me 13th.
Yeah, I'd be happy with anything even close to that. I need.
Want to guess what pole is so far?
No.
Oh, hang on. That wasn't everyone. Hang on. That was just Division 2. Okay, so I'm 72. Oh my god. So to get on the front page, you need to be sub 750 essentially.
Holy shit.
And a 54 will get you, well, a low 54 will get you in the top 50. Meanwhile, a high 54 will get you 52nd.
52nd.
Yeah, crazy. So I'm looking at jumping maybe 25 cars, and then there's no chance of going higher than that as far as I'm concerned. Unless I manage to luck out and get a 52 or something redonkulous, which I don't think I'll get.
Stranger things have happened. Right, one of my CPUs is pretty fucking... Two of my CPUs. What's it so busy doing?
iRacing, from what I understand, it puts the damage model into one, and it puts the rest in the other. They may have spread it out a little bit more, but generally the core game is considered to be on your one CPU. Do you have a AMD or Intel CPU?
Intel for the win.
Yeah, what do you got? 97s, 9 series, 10 series, 11 series?
9. I don't think there was anything higher at the time.
Yeah, 9.7 or?
Where am I? Will it tell me here? Where will it tell me? Oh, yeah, I have to open it. This piece. No. Excuse me. Oh my god. i9. i9 9900.
Oh, nice. Okay,
Yep.
what's that Macquarie run?
4 gigahertz.
I love all the early disconnections in Quali. You know, people fucking won.
Before I even pulled out of the bay, I was getting disconnects. I haven't even started the car yet.
Surely, if your surname was Goebel, you'd be changing it.
Yes.
Okay, final chicane to a go. Unhappy with one of my corners.
1 out of
maybe
7. One for an improvement though.
not sure. Hard to tell. Okay, survive the chicane. Let's see. Hey, a 53 and a 5.
Nice. Very nice. That just means you're getting close to your 2. You're 52.
Oh, I'm happy with that. And that's faster than the other guy did in the session. But he was set at time out of how many of us?
God, I can't do a fucking lap. I'm bailing on this.
So out of 12 people, only 2 of us have set a time.
Very indicative on it. It's a tough track.
Oh my god, Joseph Hunt 4 has 9 incident points.
Fuck me. How do you get 9?
I have.
That's at
It's
least
well
2
done,
incidents.
isn't it?
That's 2 bad incidents.
Hey.
Hey, man.
Shh, shh. Are you in a quality session or practice?
I just finished my quality lap.
Okay.
Really chuffed.
What'd you get, man? Sounds good.
53.5.
Oh my god, you've come on. No. Well, oh, actually, no. I'm getting confused, aren't I? It's all so fucking relative to the track
Well,
temp.
if you want absolute quality pace, 44.6 is pole at the moment.
So what's the track? I'm assuming it's consistent track temp for
Yeah,
all
it
sessions?
is 26. It is.
That's why I was
during
going to say
quali.
it had to be 20 in the... Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So where's Sean sitting at then?
I don't think he set a time.
Oh, okay.
So I got my first lap in yesterday. My second attempt I botched. So my first lap was a 56, I think. And yeah, this is my first attempt tonight, 53.5.
Well,
Okay, no,
so
last night was 58.6 is what I got. I knew there was a 6 in there somewhere. So I've improved by 5 seconds.
nice, man.
Jeez. It's very nice.
Nice. Hey, so when's the next quali session?
An hour.
On the half hour, is it? Okay.
No,
Hour.
quarter past.
So 45. Sorry.
All right. 15, you mean? Come on, get your time right.
No, quarter past. In 45.
Oh, in 45. Sorry.
So
Good,
I think
good.
that will put
That was-
me into, well, it was 72nd, and I think that'll put me into 47th. Or maybe
So-
46.
How do you go and see the results, so to speak? Is it through World Records or do you somewhere else?
What do you use, the beta UI or the web? Because you can look in both.
Both, but beta at the moment.
Yep. So if you go in the
Let's see.
beta UI, you go to the Porsche Cup series,
Yep.
like where you would go to join a session, and then
Yep.
there's series stats as the last option.
Oh, okay. Yes, yeah, of course. Yep.
And then there's a drop down for it defaults to season standings, but if you go qualifying results and then change the track because it defaults to round 1 because we're on week 12 and why would it default to that?
That'd be silly.
Mm.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
And then you can see there, and then just remember to do all clubs, all divisions. One thing I do like about the beta UI is that it actually puts you at the top and gives you your number, so it knows that most people aren't on the top page.
Right.
I don't have a problem. I'm on the front page. So that's,
Oh, you are totally Norby Kiss. That's a made up name.
Look at his time. That's a made up time.
Ah,
yeah,
totally.
Is hacksawing the database.
Now, what's really scary is you see car number. Where is he? The guy in 24th, Lucas Lenglet.
Yeah, Lenglet. Yeah.
Yeah. Sean comfortably beat him the other day when we were practicing.
That was our guy. Yeah, the other night. Yeah, okay. I remember that.
So Sean's trying to beat a 50.
So Sean should be in the 49s, I guess. 48s.
Yeah, so Sean should be on that front page. No pressure.
Yeah. Nice. North. And it's not purely iRating, though iRating has an obvious correlation with the time, but there's quite a bit
Well, if
up
you look
and
at
down.
P38, I reckon he's a Nordschleife specialist. He's 2.2k high rating
Yeah. Yes, right.
for being in the DH club and his name being Christopher Kramer.
The guy in 45th was.
Oh, yeah, he's 1800.
Yeah.
Yeah, DH again. Matthias Schupper.
Total DH, that guy.
Yeah, this is the other thing as well. This car is hugely popular in Germany, as you could imagine.
Oh, yeah, the combination would be very popular. They actually have a qualifying set. Okay, no.
Yeah, I don't use it. I actually took fuel. I struggled on that, so I took the fuel out of the race set down to 17.
So you've got 2 laps, I'm assuming, in the qualifying session.
Nope,
No.
Just
one shot at it.
And
And what you'll see, get rid of your
spaghetti, mate.
notifications. Yeah, get rid of all those notifications because what you see is as you're running down that back straight, as you start your lap, there's all these disconnections of all the people that logged in early and binned it at turn 1 already.
All right, to get rid of the distraction. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I would highly recommend.
I'm going to go out and give the qualifying set
Where are you?
a run for its money and just see
Which one are you in?
in the one you're in.
No, you're not.
So I join. Click to join yours.
Yeah, the one with 20 minutes left, which is now probably got.
Oh, fucking idiot. Yes, 5 minutes left.
Yeah, so what I did is when you joined, I thought, well, look at this. Dennis is going to rejoin a session. You're just going to rejoin a session. Let me do the smart thing and go and join the longest Australian session.
Yeah, which would have been the obvious thing to do.
I was thinking about that.
So have you got an hour and 5 left in yours?
54. Oh, that's elapsed. Sorry, yeah, an hour. And
Yep.
a bit left.
Cool.
Yeah. I have to take a powder room
Wee-wee?
break. No, I'm not 5.
Oh, poo-poo then. Okay.
No, not number 2.
We can call them by numbers. So instead of a 1 or a 2, you're doing a 3, or maybe a 4.
I haven't found those yet. Is that when you start getting blood and all sorts of...
No, 3 is diarrhea and 4 is both ends.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Good to know.
Got to keep up with the kids these days.
Apparently, yeah.
Dom Grundy. Can't tell me that's not a made-up name.
Man, you know that guy, the social media racer, Dave Cam?
No.
Yes.
You heard of
I
him?
know. Yep.
Well, his iRacing name is just his name in reverse. So he's Mac Evad.
Yeah, good.
But that's okay. And he's streaming, so he's quite
Why is
iRacing.
that okay? Why is
I
that
know.
okay?
I know. Why is that okay? But Don Outlife's not. Well, Don Ain't Life.
Yeah.
I guess it's just they don't give a shit as long as it's like it looks like it's a first and last name.
Exactly.
Clearly,
I mean,
that's their only thing.
And I wasn't even using that account to interact or race or anything like that. It was just purely as a spectator.
Spectator, yeah, I know.
Spectator only. So, and like all of my other accounts are first and last names of the
So
family.
you've changed that to Don Ain't Life,
No,
right?
I opened up a new account. So
Oop,
it's
hang
a
on, tentacle robot.
new one.
Oh, okay.
Were you at 90%? Were you?
No, it was just starting the
All right, hang on.
reload.
I got to pee. I'm talking and I'm getting more and more urgent. All right, be back.
Hey, I'm 46.
All right, man. All right. It's good.
I'm thrilled about that.
Excellent.
I'll do the next one as well, but I don't have anything to worry about. I did make 2 sizable mistakes. I won't say catastrophic, obviously, because the lap isn't completely cactus, but 2 sizable mistakes.
Have you thought of a night that you works for you better, or day, for that matter? Racing wise, I mean, yeah.
Yeah. So like midday Saturday just is problematic because my wife and I want to do stuff. So any other time is fine. So even if it's Saturday night, it's probably not too bad.
Saturday night. Well, we got F1 first round.
Well,
That
Sunday,
might be.
Well, no, you say that, but that's at 2 a.m. on Sunday morning. So for quali.
Oh, okay. Well, the practice sessions would be 10, 11, wouldn't they? All right. Well,
yeah.
No, I'm good, man, for those. I mean, I'm always flexible around that.
Yeah. So either way, I'm not fussed. Except I can't do this Friday night because we're going to Aldi. So.
Okay. Well, let's maybe aim for Saturday
actually,
night,
no,
then.
I can do Friday night. What am I talking about? We're doing Aldi at. So the good thing about my work is I've got flexible hours, so I'll be finishing early on Friday.
Well, okay. Well, look, I feel like I'm as ready as I'm ever going to be honest with you. So, I'm good with Friday. That'd be suit me.
Not sure it'll suit Warwick or.
No.
I think not. Oh, I was going to say normally does Warwick, but it depends.
No. Friday's
on
treatment day.
Oh, okay.
So don't worry about me though, because I'm not intending.
Well, you're
to
not
race.
racing anyway.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be nice to have you streaming. I'll just be there.
I'll pick Sean this week.
Oh.
Well,
I like being on the highlight reel.
I was going to have Sean, but he was leading a pretty boring race by himself.
Yeah, mine was far more interesting.
If you want to see someone screw up, then definitely watch me.
No, you're not part of the team.
How many
Yeah,
days?
that's true.
How many days did it take you, Dennis, until you stopped thinking about it at all?
Stop thinking about what?
Don't remind him.
Yeah.
Don't remind him.
I know. I won't say anything.
You were miserable, basically. I still think it was more
you were pretty dejected.
racing incident.
I was very dejected post-race. I do get like that sometimes, but
oh man, I totally get it, but obviously, there was a while there where if I crashed in a race, I'd just pull over and escape
And
leave and leave the server.
Are you doing a quali sim, JB, before you get too far?
Yeah, but I'm on my outlap, so it's all good.
No, but are you doing those sneaky reset? Pull into the pit lane.
Oh, I didn't know that was the... I heard about that. I never understand how to do it. Okay, pull into pit lane.
And just wait.
And then what?
Just in the entry. And reset. Like a shift reset.
Yeah, hang on, let me get out of the slot though. Yeah, go.
No, I thought it does more than one slot.
Just to the entry itself? Don't go in?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, don't go in. If you wait a couple of seconds, I'll But basically the corner. If you go to the corner, you're safe.
Yeah,
okay,
where the witches' hats are, yeah.
And a reset should allow you to do a proper timed lap.
Pretty much.
Is that just a bug, is it?
No, yeah, I think it's a feature.
Coming out to the final chicane. That's where it reset me to. I came up.
You've already done it. You're not even waiting.
So there's two lots of...
I'll wait.
What do you call it? There's two lots of witches' hats. Don't wait at the first lot of witches' hats. It's the second lot near the actual pit entry.
Oh, you've actually got to wait before the witches' hats.
Well, you do out of politeness because you don't want to go into the live race, yeah.
Block pit entry.
Okay, no, well, I drove to pit entry only because there was no one behind me.
Well, that's right, do it anyway.
So I don't have to do it again, I'm good.
I don't know, where are you?
You're not here. But you're not here.
Yeah, I think he's ahead of us, Dennis.
Oh, God. But he's not, because if he's... Okay, so you can have a look at the relative. You'll know when you see us behind you on your relative. Because I can see the guys that are in pit lane that haven't exited pit lane, and you're on my relative. Yeah.
You're a minute 45.
Yeah,
you're around the...
So what do I need to do?
Just try to go back out onto the track.
Yeah, you're in front of me. Where were you?
I just did it. Let me reset.
No, you're not in pit lane yet. Keep going. Oh my God.
Yeah,
no, you're not. No, you're not. Go into pit lane.
Yeah, I did that the first time. I've already done that. I pulled up here. You're obviously watching me, or you know.
Yeah, that's exactly. See how you're on our relative now? We're right behind you.
Yeah, you weren't before that. Okay, but okay. So what do I do now? Just wait for you to...
reset, normal reset.
All right.
I think he did this and just took off without waiting.
I did. Oh, no, it's put me at the end of the straight.
Yeah.
Where the fuck are you two then?
Right in front of you.
I cannot see you. Just confusing the shit out of me.
Oh,
is he in a different group or something?
No,
he's
right there.
He's on the relative.
Right there.
Oh, yeah.
Pull out.
Oh, you were in the bezel. I couldn't see you, either of you.
This is why I worry about JB.
Oh, okay? Malcolm, I'm old.
This is why it's always an operator issue.
Yeah, not always. You break.
Oh.
I've had cancer.
Should we start keeping stats?
Did you just pull a C card? Because you should hit it. Wow. Well played, sir. Well played.
I've learned from the best.
JB just pulled the C card. He's finished treatment, been given a full bill of health, and he's still pulled it.
I did refer to it in the past tense. Anyway.
Well played.
How are our tyres though? They're going to be a bit
cold. Very, very cold. Don't run into Dennis. Don't run into Dennis. Don't run into Dennis. Don't run into Dennis.
Oh, locked it up.
If only someone had warned you about that.
I know.
Oh no!
Oh my God, that was terrible.
It's embarrassing.
I can't
Really.
even do
Oh shit!
I can't even do the lap. I've got to do it again.
Yeah, just go back to pit entry.
Yeah, do it all again.
The race must have started because the dude thought he would stop right in front of me.
Of course.
Oh yeah, 8:47. That'd make sense. Yeah, I was wondering why he was pulling off.
I wasn't even watching. I was watching the relative to see where JB was.
Well, I'm going to be way ahead of you shortly.
7 minutes.
Not if you keep doing what you just did in third one.
Yeah, true enough. I'll be forever behind you.
Oh, I spent the first hour doing that.
You know, I drive here so infrequently that I knew there was a thing about the qualifying, or the out lap, getting a timed lap straight up, but I just didn't know what it was. I never bothered investing in time to find out. But now
It's
I know.
one of the tracks where you absolutely want to invest that time.
Oh, totally, man, totally. Yeah, but I never raced here where I needed to do a separate qualifying. Only time we did it was the GT4s.
Yeah. So if there's Skippy race here, you should do that one because it's so much fun.
Okay.
Fun. I think our idea of fun might be a little different.
It's fun in the sense that because the cars are so small, you can actually run side by side in a lot of these corners. So
Holy shit.
Yeah, right.
There's an experience.
yeah, exactly. That's what I said. It's fun. So this is called the Fox Pipe chicane.
I will have got that in about 10 seconds.
Yeah, well, technically the chicane's not Fox Pipe. The chute before it is the Fox Pipe.
Ah. Oh, getting a little bit excited there. Oh, warm.
Yeah, that's a warning corner.
Gotta remember I'm actually still on an outlap.
And this is about where your tyres are properly warmed up. Or gripped up. That's the chicane I screwed up in quality.
Ouch, very easy. Feel like a wheel there. Oh, brake guy. I'm done.
There's a wall back there.
Fucking poo.
What are you doing? You resetting there, or are you going to go back to the start?
I'm gonna go back and get Jacob set up.
Okay.
I'll share the
Yeah, practicing that one lap pace early on with just cold tyres, Jay, is really important for quality. And probably the first lap of the race is what I'm tipping as well.
Yeah, man. I mean, you guys were like 3 minutes up the road before I heard you talking about tyres being up to the temperature. So I took it very easily into turn 1. I'm no idiot.
Well, 3 minutes makes sense, right? Because the normal track's, what, 2 minutes long?
Yeah.
So somewhere in the second lap is normally when these tyres get up to peak.
Oh my God. The right hander before the S's into the compressor, or whatever it's called there. First lap, remember, the brakes are still not up to it. Oh, Jacob's here.
That was a very strange incident I just had.
Yeah, what?
Coming out of the first carousel, there's the chicane.
Yeah.
It's an uphill one. I lost
Yep.
my rear end coming into the left-hand part of that.
Oh, the first little kink, you mean? Oh, the first part of it, yeah.
So then I cut across the grass. I can't ever recall doing that in any car.
Normally I understeer through there.
Yeah, you normally hit the wall on the
Yeah.
exit, right?
Maybe a curb or a bit of grass, just something to unsettle the car.
Yeah, maybe grass. That would make sense because either that or maybe I brake too hard.
Just ask
Like
too much, turn in too early, something
Yeah,
like
maybe. Maybe I had too much speed, turned in too early.
that. No. It's a dangerous corner though, either way.
The track temperature's rising. It's now 29
It's
Celsius.
one of those corners I always give a little bit of safety margin to.
Oh yeah, yeah, me too, man.
And then you still even get it wrong. It's funny, I've been trying to get Warwick a reference of where to accelerate on, what do you call it, that carousel.
Yep.
And I keep telling him that there's a heart that I keep looking at. It's a white-lined heart. And yesterday he told me that is it the red one? And I was like, is there a red one? I've never seen a red one. And now I'm seeing the red one, and it's exactly where I accelerate.
Oh, wow.
The other thing, the bad thing that we'll see in this race is if you are in a train of cars, that run down to the final chicane is rough on the last lap.
Oh, I bet. There'd be a lot of fighting over that draft for sure. Oh my god.
Oh, Jay, that doesn't look good.
I'm way over driving, man. I know what'll fix this. Another beer. Back in a minute. What I need to do is stop driving qualifying lap.
Yeah, it took a while for me to get my eye in myself.
Well, I've jumped on and I haven't even done any practice laps. It's just straight into qualifying mode. And this probably isn't the best track for that. When you reset your car, it resets the tyres too, right?
Yep, and fuel.
So there's no point doing any tyre warming on the lap around to the pit end.
Nope.
First, we got black flag. Gabo.
Gabo,
Reset, you motherfucker.
motherfucker.
Wow. God damn, this is so crap. Alright. Nice bit limit? Yeah, okay. Didn't turn my limit on before.
So just to be clear, we can do this in the official qualifying session.
No, you start there in the official qualifying session.
Or you start there anyway. I understand.
Yeah, that's why you're practicing it, essentially, is to
Okay,
practice
thank you,
that
mate,
cold lap
No,
one stuff.
I'll be as painfully aware. You're painfully aware. I've never done this in this circuit. Never
Jacob,
done it.
That's this layout. Join.
Evening.
Hey, buddy.
Hello.
Hello there, infidel. I did a 152, sorry, 752 earlier
In quali?
in quali.
Oh.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't get a lap in. No. I totally did not.
Dennis, on the other hand, rocked it.
My pants are on fire.
Nose is pro.
Yeah, I got a 53.6, I think, or 5,
Very nice.
which puts me 48th. If you can get that 50, Sean, it's still on the front page, and 24th or 23rd is where our French mate is.
Our French mate bastard.
Pasta.
No, actually, he's faster. He's 15th or 16th.
If you're going to have a rivalry, it's got to be with a Frenchman named Bastard.
Yeah.
There he is. There's that bastard again. Think of
But
a better arch rival.
the problem would be is that he's probably a good guy, right?
No, I want to stay mad with you, but I just can't. Honey bastard, give a hug. Come here, you bastard, and
Yeah.
give me a hug, mate.
Hey,
You
old
big
bastard.
teddy bear. Don't use your GT3 brake markers, okay? They're not going to work.
If you make it work, you'll be fast.
Yeah.
Well, what was the pole time? 44? I'm tipping that's in the GT3 realm of lap times.
Yeah.
The slower end of GT3.
Yeah, not his GT3 have time.
No.
Okay, I'm just going to chill until quality. It's Jay.
You watch me. Put the pressure on, mate.
Turn left, I should be turning right.
Do you want a co-pilot, Warwick, telling you what the next corner is?
Well, I'm not even sure that will help. I'm going to put ignorant with this on a t-shirt.
You got even Jacob running up your rear end.
I was doing okay before I made a mistake. Just gassed it up too early on cold tyres. It's only 0.2.
Sure. So this is Bravery corner you're coming up to, by the way.
Yeah.
You know what's I've been putting on a fucking masterclass.
Yeah, you're doing so well, I didn't need to look at that. See Warwick screw up.
Okay.
Jacob struggling not to hit him.
Nope, that's not. Oh, wait, I saw the heart.
You saw that. You know what's ironic? You were away when I was talking about this before. You told me about that red marking on the ground.
Yeah.
I
Don't tell me it's a
use
better
that.
one.
That's a better marker for acceleration.
Oh, shit. Good to know. I think it's killing me looking for this heart.
Yeah, now you're looking for that red marker, you'll probably look at it, find the heart because it's not far from
Yes.
that.
It's such a
So-
blur, though. That is
When
my
you're
bad
as fast
eyes.
as me, when you're as fast as me, then everything just slows down for you, Warwick. So
Yeah. I know what you mean, man. It's the same for me.
I thought it's because I was going so fast that everything was a blur.
that's not how it works.
Well, my eyes are super bad, though.
Yeah, listen to it.
Yeah. Just complaining today how my not too long ago recently purchased glasses are already useless.
Well, I can understand the
That's
fact
rough.
that you say, well, I was about to just talk Jacob up for a tick. Oh, well done for keeping that out of the wall.
Don't forget to shift reset instead of escape reset. But cold tires.
Yeah, well, he was fine. He didn't need a wall. was just about to say, I can understand why you're having difficulties with your eyes because all the cars are wide enough into the distance and you must be squinting.
Oh, ow. Ow. Okay, I'm in 14th. There's only 4 times that. Look at the gap now, baby. 5 seconds. Yeah.
Let's see if you can stay 5 seconds through the GP section.
It's already down 2/10. And that's on a straight, and I'm flat out. That's the first lap I've completed all night. Well, hang on, I'm not there yet. I should shut up.
Yeah, I was just about to say this final chicane that is a bit of a problem.
Now, speaking of, no, I don't take it the same way as a GT car. No, there's a shortcut for that. You got the quali set in. No wonder you're all over me. Go into pit entry. Like do the GP track. Pull into the pit lane.
He can reset where he is. He'll reset back to where he
Well,
goes.
reset where you are, and that'll take you where you
want to go.
Yep, there you go.
And that's you'll pretty much spawn around that area for the quali anyway.
All right, I got some work.
Nice lap, Jay.
Wow.
He's 20th. Oh wait, JB.
I'm still
Wrong
JB.
JB.
Off 3.5 seconds.
So Warwick, you said you put in a lap, but the lap time says dot.
An outlap.
Okay.
But it's the first time I've actually crossed the start finish line after completing a lap. Even if it was an outlap.
Look at the margin he leaves on the table around that fast right here.
Yeah, no, I'm talking.
For those that are doing quali, 5 minutes.
Fucked it around quick.
Okay, no, it was 45 minutes a little while ago. Approximately 45 minutes ago.
Approximately. Come across another no-hoper who hasn't set a lap time yet.
You joined less than 8 minutes ago, so I think that's fair. So if you set a lap time
Don't bring
in
facts.
8 minutes,
As JB and I have discussed, do not bring facts into an or logic, for that matter, into an argument. There's no
That's not a
place.
good story.
just raw emotion, feelings.
Yep.
Just you saying bullshit.
Speaking of which, Sean, have you worked out which helmet you're going to buy next?
Well, I attempted to buy the same one.
A safe
Well,
one. Get a stack hat, mate. They're the best. The original and the best.
You should go
Stack
into
hat?
you should go into the shop with your old one and say, this just broke.
Yeah.
You should get, I reckon, one of those World War II German motorcycle helmets.
With a mohawk. With a mohawk, though.
Yeah, on the top, yeah. That is just, it just screams cool.
And if you get the spike on top as well, it'll ground it out nicely. Yeah.
Mate, that is a nice touch.
Can you go and get it? Open it, please?
So Warwick, that's exactly what I did in my quality lap. 2 minutes to quali.
This must be a cool session. Feels very grippy.
30 degrees.
Oh,
Hotter than the official quali.
yeah.
Sean, are you going to have a go at the qual?
Yeah. I've had 2 attempts so far and still haven't set a time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you got 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I'll just pull over here.
Uh-oh. 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 All right.
Are you having a go, JB?
Well, I was thinking not, and not for another hour. I didn't do anything last night. I saw you guys were on. I'm feeling a little under practiced. I don't think I'm going to get my best.
You just need a banker though, Jay. It might actually be the perfect.
You can just...
Yeah, I think. Well, I can do a lap. I mean,
Might as well. You can always just do another one. So...
Yeah, it's the same as practicing here, really. I mean, I'm practicing qualifying laps anyway. I'm just fighting that. It's just that cold tire thing.
Yeah, it's hard.
So hard to.
It got me on my first attempt.
I was lucky to make turn 1 on my first attempt. That's why I had a 58. Because I was too busy trying to keep it on the racing line, on the race track, let alone the racing line. I was on that green AstroTurf out there and just managed to avoid a 1X.
Okay. The qualifying sessions, is it the same as a race in terms of registering half an hour before? Or is it less?
I think so.
Except you don't get put into a session.
No.
It sits as a spinning wheel until it pops,
You got
and then you have
50
to
seconds.
you have to manually click the join at that point.
Oh, I see. So everyone starts same, effectively the same.
Yeah, you can't see anyone else. You can see everyone's names and you see their times in the session, but you can't see them on track.
Yeah.
And you'll see them all leaving. So.
Yeah, you did
That's
mention
right.
that.
I have that turned off when I'm in the car, so I don't see it.
Yeah, I don't see chat either.
Do you know what the keyboard shortcut for that is? Because I kind of want to do that for this.
Oh, I just turned it off in the settings.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you what. I mean, you can map mute.
Yes, I have mute for voice.
I think that's probably the best way. This is not a track for right-clicking on people's names.
No. Well, there's a really good straight for it though.
No, that's true. Yeah. We should, thinking about what to do for next season. And maybe the season after, maybe not the season, but season after, maybe we could look for a league to have a go at. Enter a 2-car team thing. I mean, like that.
If there's something that's on a good time.
I don't know, just have a look around and see if there's any that are, with minimal fucking politicking and personalities.
Yeah, that's the problem I have with leagues. Is
God.
Yeah, people get a bit like Shero's league was actually quite fun because he just basically took no shit.
It was also very casual, just for fun stuff, as opposed to.
Yeah, but there was enough fast guys in there to make it competitive. So.
Yeah.
It's like George Carlin, the famous American comedian. Say he loves people. He was a total cynic. His whole comedy was about cynical about the human race and future. But he said he loved people. It was just when people got into groups of 2 or more that he started to hate people.
That's pretty true. You see that with social media so much these days.
Oh yeah, group mentality. Yeah. Well, ultimately we're just a evolved ape. And you look at ape behaviour and you can see that mob mentality that happens. And we're no different, really.
No, we just like to think we're advanced.
Yeah. And we are, obviously, but...
no, we're not.
but Yeah, but only when those moments. Right? Normally, we're rational beings, but as soon as emotion overrides us, we turn into these irrational, primitive animals.
I've been in enough offices to understand that people use emotions to their advantage.
Oh, man. Shit, I work in a hospital, 1,000 people. I get you. You know, I've found that if you detach yourself from all that politics and just don't pay attention to it, I mean, like ignore it, actively ignore it, it becomes better. You just don't even notice it after a while.
Yeah, you do, but if you've got aspirations, it becomes a real hindrance.
Oh, man, yes. Yeah, I'm talking about people who just, like me, who have my aspirations don't have anything to do with my job.
It's kind of why I really love contracting, because I just don't have to care anymore. The only person I have to please is the person that's signed my contract, right?
Ooh.
And then that becomes pretty straightforward, because then you just work out what they like and what they're trying to do. And you just make sure you achieve that for them and they'll be happy.
Hey, for those who have tried both the qualifying and the race setup, what do you prefer?
I personally prefer just taking out fuel of the race set. I found the quali set, I don't know if there's any difference, but I found the quali set was really nervous on light fuel.
I've struggled a bit with braking in that. Did you experience that too?
Yeah, but I still struggle with braking with with the race set less fuel.
What are you, Sean?
I'm just using the quali set. Less fuel, go faster.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for your counsel, gentlemen.
Did the quali pop or what? Did I miss it?
Yeah, we're in it.
Yeah.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen.
Yep, good luck.
Good luck.
Talk to you in 8 minutes.
Oh, I've already stuffed mine. Turn 1. Rear end of the
Really?
car just came around. I was going through turn 2 and it just never stopped rotating. That was so bizarre. Never even got to full throttle.
nice, Joe.
Good lap.
Just coming up to the final chicane now.
Well done.
53. Nice.
2 tenths faster than my previous lap.
Excellent.
Very good.
Okay, so that was. Well, I got a run on the board.
Yeah, it's awesome, Joe. That's pretty competitive too.
And that was I was very cautious on that lap.
Yep. So
Well
58. Yeah. So 7:58 would have gotten you about 50th place. 52 is where it was.
Out of how many?
Oh, that was 100 odd.
No, look, I should be able to shave a few seconds off. So I used the qualifying setup, and you're right, Dennis. Got that loose thing going on, but I have to assume that is clearly the faster around this track. So I've got to get used to
I think it's just the fuel because I'm pretty sure the setup's exactly the same.
it. The same otherwise.
Are you sure? I ran the quality setup because he said it was quicker. I thought, well, I've already got my lap, so I tried it, and it felt a lot squeamy, like under brakes on the everywhere with the brake pads all the way back to 599. It was just.
I don't have that problem with the braking. Like I have the problem where sometimes it feels like I just don't get the car stopped, which I'm assuming is just inconsistent braking or something. But it never feels squeamish under or like squiggly under brakes or anything.
Like I'm on the verge of. When I say it's squigglish, it's on the verge of back off and then brake again.
I'm on 599. I'm still looking at the front, so I don't think I ever lock the rears. Strange.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to me. Just going through turn 2, not even full throttle, just doing what I normally do. And it was like, oh, a little bit of a slide. I'll just get off the throttle and correct, and the correction didn't do anything, and it just kept going around. So frustrating.
There is a difference between the qual and the.
No, there is.
That's minor. It's 3 on the front.
Oh, so it'd
half
be
a mil.
That's adjusting for the weight difference of the fuel, I'd imagine.
Yes, but that's the only difference.
But with this car, it's not about how close to the ground you are, it's about the area of the rear wing and the brake angle. So if they could, is it all round all low, or is it just like front or rear?
Sorry, Dennis. One second, mate.
God, he's leaving us hanging. We'll tell you right off his commercial break.
Does anyone remember what his lap time was? Was it a 55? What?
It was a 55. Remember that?
Oh, there we go. I still got it on JLT 55. Well, a lot more people have done laps. That'll put him into 58.
Out of
139 people.
that's all right.
Yep. That lap time I just did doesn't gain me a position. 0.005 off the next guy.
It might want some other people to laps.
Backwards.
Jamie just showed me Schwarzenegger's voice and faces when he put on Kate Winslet's squad. Nurdy.
Oh, I saw one of those. Well,
Yeah, with the scene from Titanic where it's young versus for the painting.
you're on me.
Yeah. Look at my boobies, Jack. Sorry.
So you should be. That was disgraceful. Wayne.
Looking at the setup difference, it looks like all they've done is account for the difference in weight, so that the ride heights are the same on the quali set as the race set. Because the fuel just comes off the front, so the front lifts up, I think. Yeah, so the front lifts up, and they've just lowered the front back down to where it was before.
So they've adjusted the front.
Yeah,
not
just
the
the
rear.
front.
Yeah, so this car is really sensitive to rake adjustments.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is they've adjusted the front
Back to where it was.
offset, so the ride height stays the same, so the rake is the same.
You say that, but when I'm running the race fuel, the race setup with less fuel, it's a different angle.
Yes.
Oh,
So
yes.
you're changed.
Yes, yeah.
Maybe you should do that on your race setup, whatever it was, plus or minus. Try it on the race setup. If it feels better,
Yeah, so you've got less rake in the quali setup.
Yeah, which makes sense. It puts more air over the rear wing. Or is it the other way around? Moving it forward puts more air over the rear wing.
Lifting the front up reduces the rake. Less rake is a less
turny.
less turny car, like more understeer. And also that would reduce the downforce slightly because you've flattened out the car, but I don't know how significant it is.
Yeah, I don't think it's significant, but maybe it helps with stability on the brake.
Yeah, I mean, less rake is definitely going to be more stable.
For those reasons, because the weight transfer is not as severe.
So that's probably the difference.
When we're talking about, minute things on a track that's essentially whatever you can put a lap time within is probably the setup to go with, right? Yeah, I'm not sure I can do another one.
I need to get a fucking lap in. Next one I'm going to have to do real slow. I'll do like an 8-minute 10 just to get one.
Yes, you don't want to be starting down the back end, I guess.
Well, ironically, 8:10 will get you 120th.
Yeah, almost last.
Oh, it's 142, so 120th is not bad considering.
Oh, it's only 20 places away from last.
It's in front of the people that don't qualify.
Yeah, there's a...
That's critical.
I looked before, and the slowest was like an 8:20 before. Now the slowest is 8:48.
You can even get around the track that slow without stopping.
Without an off track.
He must be a low iRater and he's just turtling around, right?
Yeah.
Just doing what he has to do, just getting a lap in.
Yeah, he's ahead of me so far, and I've had 3 goes at it, so I can't shit talk him too hard.
Okay, 1100 iRating.
He's doing what he needs to do, can't fault him for that.
See, I don't get this. How can you be... Oh, I shouldn't. Should I?
No.
Or should I? 163 race starts.
Maybe he's on controller.
I was going to say he's not using...
But his iRating's increased. He got down to 250 and it's steadily increased over the time.
These are these people that, don't understand how the iRacing system works. They just get in and they do races. They don't do practice, they just race.
I also try and remember sometimes how I'm going to be at the older end of the majority of people on these sorts of things. Like, there's a lot of kids
Shut up, older end of this. Give
I
me
know,
a
man.
break.
all of us are. Anyone over bloody 25 is good.
Oh, listen.
Scrambling.
Yeah, digging that hole, dude.
Like, it's funny because I remember, like, in high school, I just imagined everyone else I was playing games with was also high school age.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, why are there so many kids online? Where are all the adults?
Right, Marcus says that too. Oh, bloody kids. Like, are you joking? He goes, no, I'm not. He's 10, 15 for fuck's sake. Oh, that was a grab. Oh, I'm over the fence.
Where are you? I
I'm-
thought you were in the same session as us.
Because I'm still in the same session that I was in before. You move.
I must say, I'm pretty happy that I didn't grow up in such a toxic era where you had online gaming, which, yeah, everyone was just so toxic to each other.
I don't remember everyone being toxic.
It wasn't
though,
as
when I-
bad when I was a kid.
I didn't grow up in gaming communities. I mean, shit, man, there wasn't even a personal computer commonly anywhere when I was a teenager. I remember my old man getting our first computer, and I would have been in my 20s, early 20s, and it was
Yeah.
a black screen with orange text.
Yeah, the
And that was
monochrome
it.
ones, yeah.
Yeah, man.
And you had to walk in the snow to school uphill both ways.
Oh, yeah.
Across the flooded river.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you betcha.
Well, yeah, that was after I fought in both the world wars.
You lied on your form so you could go over.
So I could go, yeah.
I still remember my first PC. It was a Packard Bell 486 SX.
Oh,
I had an Amstrad.
God.
I had an
Amstrad.
fucking DGA.
Yeah, I got into computing because a friend's father was a programmer and he had a Commodore 64, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever.
Oh yeah, my auntie had a.
It's all right. I paid $200 for 8 megs of RAM back in the day.
Yeah,
I
you get
paid
more on a wristwash.
I paid $315 for a 2X CD writer
Yeah, right.
Oh, two
Yeah.
times.
2 times.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was the coolest kid because my best mate, he only had it 1 time.
What a loser. Oh,
50% more, baby.
100.
And you guys are so old.
100%.
And it was
100% more.
so,
Yeah, that's what I
and it
meant.
was so funny
Nice.
because I spent
Testing.
an
Yeah.
entire week trying to get it up and running because I was mucking around with autoexec.bats and config.sys
Ah.
files.
Oh yes.
And the reason it didn't work isn't because I was putting in the wrong values, is because whatever the installer did to the autoexec.bat and config.sys, it changed the underlying character sets inside the files. So when you're a brand new computer user and you don't understand any of that, and you're just typing in the right values for your DMA channels and IRQ settings and everything, and you're just following instructions, you just don't understand what's going on.
I remember the greatest thing I ever found was being able to change the color of the Microsoft MS-DOS prompt and things like that. Oh, mate, I was hacker man
Yeah,
back then.
big time.
When I was at uni, one of my uni mates, he got his father. His father did some pretty advanced stuff, doing some cattle websites and whatnot, and he wrote just a batch file script that said you've been hacked. Press any key to wipe all your files. And his father was that
10%.
dangerous person where he just
15%.
basically thought he got hacked, so he reinstalled the entire OS.
Oh. Which this is just what when people had hard drives back then. Mate, I started on
Yeah.
a floppy disk drive. No hard drive for me.
5 and a quarter, I'm guessing, instead of the 3 and a.
Yes, absolutely.
5 and a half and 3 and a quarter, if I remember correctly. Or was it
Back in
3
the
and a
day,
half?
I had a flight sim that required 5 floppy disks.
You had a flight sim. I hate you.
Yeah, I know, man. Well, it was like a
You
military
Richo,
flight.
bloody Richo, guys. Honestly.
My
The
friend,
cutscenes were better than the game.
yeah, my friend bought Windows 98 and he didn't have a CD-ROM drive at that point in time, and he ended up getting, what was it, 35 floppy disks, and he was
Hell.
forever changing the floppy
Changing
disks to
over, yep.
install. Yeah. Those were the days.
Yeah.
The innocent days they were.
Yes.
I had that on some of the games. I had multiple CDs. I think it was CDs. Yeah, it must have been CDs.
Yeah, well,
Never- oh.
GTA still does.
I remember floppy disks were still around when I started using computers, but people weren't really using them anymore. Like CDs were a thing by then.
CDs were.
So would have zip drives been a thing when you were around?
When I started high school was when they started to become normal. I still distinctly remember like first class of my like IT subject at high school in grade 8. They gave us like our like intro folder thing, and it had like a floppy disk in it, and everyone was sort of like, "Are you kidding? Like, what are we gonna put on this?"
So
And then basically everyone had like, it's still pretty small, but like, I don't know, 32 meg or like 128 meg like USB drives.
well, that's so funny that you say that you had like an IT class, because I'm so old they didn't have IT classes. What they had was secretarial studies, to use WordPerfect, and accounting, to use it wasn't even
We had
Excel. What was it? It was that shitty program from.
Pascal. That was back
That's-
when I was at high
it's a
school. We were
language,
kids on
though.
that.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
computer language. I learned
Yeah.
Pascal in uni just for shits and giggles.
We
Oh.
we learnt on Apple IIe's.
Oh, fancy pants over there.
Oh,
Were
they
you
were-
in a private school?
We were, but they weren't fancy. And they're on
Oh,
the way
there you
out.
go.
And then I got to year 12, and they had the IBMs. At that point.
IBM.
nice.
Yeah.
That was
I'm
a
just trying
flashing.
to remember the spreadsheet tool that I used. It was the thing before Excel.
This is hurting my brain.
Yeah, it is. So yeah, so I did accounting, I did secretarial studies, and I did maths, because maths had the programming component, which was just batch programming language, and secretarial studies because we get to use WordPerfect, and I learned how to touch type. Although the first year, because the computer lab was such a treat, the first years only got to use typewriters.
Ew. We had the
But as we
two
were-
camps, the Apple v IBM folks.
Okay. Mr. Fancy Pants with his choice.
Ooh,
No,
God.
this is no, it's not what. This is what the fighting. You know how it's like there's Ford Holden, the rivalries, if
Yeah,
you will.
yeah.
The rivals were the kids that had or preferred the Apples, or their Mac, or their Macs, the Apple Mac, and then the IBM PC Master Race folk, and it was just constant arguments.
Yeah,
all the time.
I only got that when I first went to uni, and it was hilarious because in our computer lab, you could do so much with the NT4 workstations that we had
Oh,
compared
NT.
to the Apple II, whatever the Apple Mac OS at the time was. But every time you try to do anything on the Mac, it crashed.
Ah!
Speaking of crash,
Fucking last carousel. Clean lab. Doing nice.
so what year did you graduate? Year 12?
What was it, 95, somewhere around there?
Really? What?
Yeah, I
Ah,
think so. I think I started uni in 96.
I wasn't even at school.
yeah, I was thinking that it might have been. It might have been that I was at a private school, because I graduated in '93, and they had the
So,
Apple
so,
schools.
so not only was I at a public school, but I was a public school regional Queensland. So
Did you ever? Oh, obviously you had electricity. A hamster.
just outside of Mackay, a small town called Serena is where I went to school.
Serena.
When I moved to Brisbane, we were driving down and we got to Mackay and we were like, we've still got a bit of driving time. We'll stop at Serena and find a motel there to stay the night.
Oh, God.
Got there, everything was booked out because there's not that much there. And we had to turn around and drive back to Mackay to find a place to stay the night.
Yeah, so the only thing Serena's famous for is Marty Bella and Wendell Saylor. And I was
Oh God.
3 years
yeah.
younger than Wendell Saylor in the high school.
Nothing. He beat up. Was it Wendell? Bunch of Brisbane players ended up assaulting one of the guys from work.
Oh, nice.
Lovely bunch of people. Those Brisbane Broncos.
Yeah,
And
look, he was a tool then, so it didn't surprise me when he ended up with serious money that he didn't change his stripes.
I met Wendell Saylor once. He
yeah, but it's not like me and Frosty though, is it? Like you just
no, it's not
saw
the
him
same,
across the room or something.
No, he was hired at a nightclub. We had a residency, and he got hired as the, local celebrity.
the muscle.
Yes, he just
Not
walks
as the
around.
bouncer.
No, just a celebrity. So he just walks around and gets pissed and talks to people. And he was loose guy. I don't know what he was doing before he arrived, but he was wasted. And we were playing, and he got up on stage, and he picked up one of the drummer's drumsticks, and he was getting right into him, smashing the shit out of a cymbal. And
Out of time. Out of time.
Yeah, no, his timing was right, but he destroyed the cymbal.
Fuck, that's hitting it hard, right?
Yeah, man. But yeah, no, he was. I'm sure in those days, shit, this would have been what, late '80s, early '90s. So probably cocaine. Pretty common drug of choice in those days.
Late 80s, early 90s. No,
I know it's hard to believe, but
no, he wasn't even out of school then.
no. Oh, how old was I then? God, I'm losing.
He would have graduated from Serena High. Well, I call graduated, but he would have finished high school at 93, somewhere around there. 92.
Okay. I'm gonna have to Google this guy.
Oh,
He was a black dude. He was a black dude, and he was a football player. What other famous one would have been around?
oh wow, that is so racist. Let me just bleep that out of my...
Get rid of it. I would have been 23, 24.
Jay
Sure it was
Gogan,
Wendell
care of Bundaberg. And...
Who else has been? Oh God.
Hang on, I'm looking him up. Maybe
We're gonna do a quality lap work. Do a reset.
Well, I've got a race set up, but we'll go and do the reset there.
Yeah, there you go. So I think we're both right, Jay. But 93, he joined the Broncos.
Right. Yeah, no, that'd be right. He's 48 now, so.
Yeah, that sounds like my generation. Yeah. Talking about my generation. We were
that Wikipedia. Yeah, that Wikipedia photo was terrible.
Have you two started a lap, or are you just on your out lap?
We're gonna go do the reset thing.
Okay. I've got race fuel though.
Wait for me.
Jason Taylor was our school's claim to fame. I think he was in the year above me. Ooh. But we had other players.
I don't know of anyone from my school who ever did anything.
Which school?
Smithfield State High in Cairns. Very widely known as like the stoner school for Cairns.
Well, there'd be some rugby league players from there.
Yeah, maybe. I don't remember any guys like that were there when I was there.
The Wikipedia page is quite small.
For Smithfield State High.
Yes. Okay, you got Salty, the sporting mascot.
Salty. Oh my god.
Oh, I like this mascot for the school.
Yeah. The former principal, Barry Courtney, also went by the nickname Bazza. You know you're at a good school when the principal's name's Bazza.
Baz.
Right, ready when you two are. Now, you better not crash at turn 1 this time.
I'll try not to.
I'll do it earlier.
There is nothing in here about anything. It's just, as of 2020, there were 1,000 students.
Yeah, well, that's about how many there were when I was there as well. It just probably hasn't changed.
The Wikipedia page history. The school opened in 1983. Next section.
It's still there. Our school's going to be 100 in a couple of years. A year after, I think Marcus graduates, will be its centenary.
Oh, okay, so people don't update schools. So that makes sense. My school's even less than that. So I think what did I say? It was 1,000 students in 2020 for your schools?
Don't turn him down on me. Oh my god. He's just
Well, we're
run off
doing a
the
quali
road.
lap, not racing each other. I assumed you wouldn't be going up the inside.
Well, you broke so fucking early. I just,
Yeah, you got to make the corner. I don't know how you break any later than that. Go back around and reset again. You can go first this time.
No.
Oh, there you go. So not only Wendell Saylor and Marty Bella, but we've also had Dale Shearer and Kevin Campion.
Really?
My school, yeah.
Do me.
Yeah, okay, what's yours?
St. Gregory's College, Campbelltown.
La-di-da, Mr. Private School.
Yes.
Clearly made a world of difference.
How do you spell Gregory's?
Oh, I don't know.
With a G.
What do you mean? What do you mean? You must have learned how to spell your own school's name.
I mean, Gregory. Gregory. Apostrophe S.
I'm tipping it's not the one in Valenzuela.
No.
Here we go.
Campbelltown.
Found it.
Morris Brothers.
Oh, why am I fucking way back here?
Because we're blocking the
you two are
respawn
blocking
point.
I
You
didn't think about that.
I did.
Oh, memory bank. I'll forget that, but I'll put it in the memory bank for now.
No, I thought about it before, but not this time.
Right.
Problem is that you're going to have nice warm tyres.
Oh,
Yeah,
look,
I got
look
two
at this.
corners.
Look at this Wikipedia page.
Uh-oh.
Jesus Christ. It's got like sections and it
Grr.
goes through multiple pages.
Oh, you two want me to go first? Not happening. Off you go.
Warwick can go first.
Leave a second between, or 2 seconds maybe.
Maybe 3 or 4.
Except for me, I need to stay 1 second behind Sean to keep him honest. Make sure he's not using any hacks. Oh, look at that, man. I'm so much better than you. Look how close. Catch him.
Your school has had several notable players representing NRL teams,
Yeah.
along with state and national honours. Do you reckon they go on to say who they are?
No.
Because they're the ones that have been done for drugs and sexual assault. The coach as well. Peter Mulholland was the school coach there. You might get a gurney somewhere.
Okay, so St. Gregory's College is known as the nursery to the NRL.
Yeah, man.
Why don't you get into football then, mate?
Have you seen me? Our arch nemesis school was responsible for Peter Sterling and the like, the ones we used to meet in the finals, the schoolboy finals.
So now I know why I couldn't find it in that section, because there's actually a dedicated section to sports players.
Oh, there you go.
I'm sort of a bit out of the rugby league scene for quite a while, but some of the names I remember, or I recognise, Trent Barrett.
Oh, yeah, really? I've forgotten that.
Yeah. Trent
No, what?
Robinson, head coach
Oh, yeah.
of Sydney
Oh!
Roosters.
Oh, shit, that's a wall. Fuck.
Oh, Ryan Hoffman. Melbourne Storm, New Zealand Warriors, New South Wales and Australia. Matt Crowe, Jack Gibson. I don't know what it is about your school, but they've produced a lot of coaches.
Yes. 2. Oh, 3. Well, they go on to be a coach.
Okay, so James Tedesco is from your school.
Yeah, he's actual still a local boy. He and yeah, basically friends of my stepsisters.
That was the little lift of the front of the car going over that crest, just dragging to the left and hitting all the grass.
So I got sucked out too.
So you're waiting for me now, are you?
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
we're
I just
waiting
restarted.
behind.
I was finishing at the time.
Oh, Trent Robinson, current head coach of Sydney Roosters.
Did you not just say that?
Oh, did you? Okay.
No, you. I'm sure you said that.
Sorry, I'm going up and down this list, so maybe.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, Jimmy Smith, the rugby league commentator for Fox Sports. At least I can teach you guys to read and write.
It's
Yeah.
that private school advantage, all the people
Yeah.
going on to do things.
Oh yeah.
Trying not to be offended. And JB, the guy that I was telling you about, Nathan Cavalieri,
Yes.
he was a St. Greg's boy.
Oh, was he really?
Okay,
Was he a
so-
child celebrity at the time, or?
Yeah, I don't think it worked well at the school.
No, they tend not to. I mean,
Do you guys know the independent member Andrew Wilkie?
Nope.
no.
Okay. Well,
No bells
he's a
rung.
current independent member in the House of Representatives. He's from your school.
There was a guy that was being butted up. What do you call
Oh,
being groomed for great things in politics? But I think the opposition found some dirt on him, got rid of him before he was even a thing.
yeah. General Angus Campbell, Chief of Australian Defence Forces
Oh,
from
okay.
your school.
I'm going to read this.
Man, I'd be surprised. Does that thing cover state schools too?
Wikipedia.
Oh, is it Wikipedia? I didn't
Covers
realise.
whatever people have written.
It covers everything, mate.
I'm focused on this stuff.
It's the internet.
So you just have,
encyclopedia.
you just have to
Yeah.
tell me the school's name. That's all.
Well, Swanbourne High School. It's going to no entries. I can't say. I don't. No
the
one
biggest
I
claim
know
to
of
fame, Jason Bowden.
Yeah,
Muso
Is it in
extraordinaire.
WA?
yeah.
Well, there's an entry at least.
Oh, an entry. Good. Good, is it?
Oh, hang on, it's a hospital.
Oh. yeah. Well, that sounds about right. Yeah.
The hospital was the school.
Yeah, converted.
As far as I know, my school produced nothing of note. Ended up
Apart
being
from you.
demolished. Last time I saw it, it was everything was gone except for the quadrangle, and it looked so small.
I wonder if they've
Does
had
that
a
when you
name
grow up?
change.
It was just a classic 70s state school. Simple, practical building.
Yeah, was it in Mount Clement?
Yeah, Mount Clement. Clement.
Yes, sorry, I put a bit of a French
You did.
twang onto that.
Clement.
Inadvertent.
Yeah.
You busted.
Yeah, funnily enough, Swanbourne High School wasn't in Swanbourne. It was in Mount Clement, but
Where else would it be? Seriously.
yeah, I know.
I have a feeling they've changed it. So former institutions, Greylands Teachers College.
I went to Greylands Primary. Didn't know there was a teachers' college there. Maybe that might have happened after I moved on from the area.
Yeah, that was 55 to 79.
Oh, well, before me then. When I was there, late 70s on for a decade, I guess. Most of my primary school, all my high school was there. Then I went to a high school called Hollywood High School, which is another state school.
So we should call you Hollywood.
Hollywood. And I went there simply because by the time I got to year 10, oh my gosh. By the time I got to year 10, I'm going to keep talking because I've got a story now.
Can't leave me hanging.
All my, well, you know, year 10, you're kind of getting pretty thick into the social scene in the state school. I don't know what it's like in a private school experience, but state school, it's really, everything's about relationships and pecking order. I'm sure it's exactly the same. Fuck. All the cool kids went to Hollywood High School, and I was going to Swanbourne High. So I managed to convince my parents to swap me across. They had a better music program.
Hollywood High School doesn't exist.
Oh, really?
According
Nothing
to-
even there.
According to
Wikipedia.
It'll burn itself to the ground.
No, if there was any school that would have something like that, it would be that one.
Problem is, it's coming up with all the LA stuff, right?
Yeah, of course. Probably buried deep in there somewhere. What's the track temp?
29.
Well, man, doing your time in 29, that's going to get you into the sub 50s. You pull it out together.
If I can see. It's a big if.
Ooh.
I just totally fell asleep at the wheel then.
Yes, I think I'm at that phase of the evening. Oh! I think I'll call it a night, chaps.
Oh, there's a PDF on the history of Hollywood Senior High School.
Probably quite a mention of me there. You know, it's kind of a big deal there.
You probably put it in there, didn't you?
Yes, I think my time was year 11. I lasted
I nearly got.
You
I nearly
weren't
got
cool enough, eh?
I nearly
Expelled?
got excited because I searched for BOV for boving, and
Mm.
I had 3 hits come up, and I was all like, "What? Jay's in here? No, above."
Above.
If you search boving, though, you'll find good historical stuff. It's not a
Oh god, don't start.
Like-
The only thing, if you search me, the only thing you'll find is trading paints.
Okay,
you-
I found some sporting heroes for you, Jay, from Hollywood High.
Oh, sweet.
We've got nobody I know. Hang on.
Oh, Kit Rebecca. Get my hopes up.
Graham Moss, who I don't know, but apparently captained Essendon and won a Brownlow medal. So, that's why. 1976.
Oh, damn. So I say, Mossy. Yeah, we're yeah, I didn't even know the high school and was going back that far. Guess it makes sense. Just seemed so exotic at the time. All the girls were good-looking girls at the parties I went to. I was just desperate to go there. It was a much cooler scene than my high school.
You want to reminisce, Jay? Here we go. From the first days of the school's history, a wide variety of sports was available. Boys could play cricket, softball, water polo, tennis, basketball, volleyball, and gymnastics. And in the summer, Aussie rules football and soccer, rugby, hockey, athletics, and gymnastics in winter.
Where's this? Can't be Hollywood.
Hollywood High.
Oh, you found it.
Well, I found a PDF on the history of it, so. Unfortunately, girls had a slightly more restricted fare. They were offered only swimming, tennis, softball, volleyball.
I type in my name and there's just this Danish footballer. Like every hit is just him. Bastard.
There is a Dennis Fiedler in Germany, which really annoyed me because he actually took the domain name dennisfiedler.com.
Bastard. Did you send him an email? Dennis at Dennis Fiddler and say, hey, motherfucker.
No, I didn't.
Oh my god. Debating pubs.
No. Stupid Google.
Oh, did you see in the wiki page one of the references? The former Catholic brother charged with child sex offence. Awesome. Reference 15.
Well, I found your LinkedIn, Jay, so I'm pretty sure that's all good.
You on
Oh,
LinkedIn?
mate. God. About 15 years ago, or whatever it was. And I've never used it. And I keep getting, well, I was getting emails from.
Except you
No.
didn't put a photo of yourself. That's
No.
disappointing.
I think I had to become a member to see somebody else's link page or something like that at the time. There was a reason. It was fleeting.
Most websites that you have to join up for are there.
Oh no. And they're the source of those endless, we've caught you masturbating, send us 500 Bitcoin emails.
It's a lot. 500 Bitcoin. Jesus Christ. Hey, now
Actually,
can afford that.
I think I'm exaggerating. I think it might be 200. But he was pretty earnest. He was a nice guy.
Well,
What I
did you tell him
found
you were
though,
broke and go ahead
well,
and keep
no,
those,
I-
mate.
no, I
You
have
go ahead and enjoy
formulated-
those, alright?
I haven't replied yet, but I I thought. What the problem was is each my email I got saying.
Just say I hit him with a copyright strike if he releases it.
Yeah, I want to cut.
on my OnlyFans, I'm sorry, mate, but if you release
Yeah.
that, you'll be copyright.
All right, chappy, I'm gonna waddle off. Thanks for the
Yeah,
laps.
way past my bedtime. Also,
Yeah, I probably should go, considering I have to drive into work tomorrow.
what day is it today?
Wednesday.
Today's Tuesday, tomorrow's Wednesday.
Oh.
No, tomorrow's
Liar.
Thursday.
I thought you were taking a piss then.
Yeah, I was
taking a piss.
originally, but no.
No, I've already done my
my
2 days. So I'm not doing it anymore. Yeah. Cool. All right. See you, boys.
See
ya.
ya,
See ya.
Ron boy.